ATV Off-Road Fury is rated E for everyone and contains no troublesome content. Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play ATV Off-Road Fury. In the last episode, we started off the Supercross races by racing at the Chesapeake Arena. And in this episode, we're going to continue with Supercross, this time racing at Wilkes Bar, or Bear. We still need second place to advance, and as we'll come to know, that this is when the tracks start to get a little bit more technical and a little more difficult. You'll see what I mean. This track does introduce a new kind of mechanic that some of the Supercross races have, and unfortunately it's one that I'm not too big of a fan of. At least if it's a race that you're not really familiar with, you'll see what I mean. Must we wait for this to load. 3, 2, 1, go! Welcome to Wilkes Bar! This is the new introduction, or the new mechanic. It's the small little kind of dividers here on these turns. Wow, that was terrible. Basically, it splits the curves into two little paths you can take, an inner and an outer one with a little kind of hill to wedge the two away from each other. It's one that I'm not a big fan of, but a lot of the later installments, a lot of the Supercross and stuff like that, did everybody crash? Everybody crashes. The end, except for, well, I can't say I didn't crash because I crashed. You know, not too long ago. Also, I almost crashed there again. But yeah, Wilkes Bar introduces the dividing, what I like to call the dividing curves. And I don't think that's what they're actually called. They're just little hills in the curves to kind of give you an outer lane and an inner lane, if you will. It's not exactly the best, or at least my favorite parts of the Supercross, mainly because if you're trying to go in and kind of around a turn or something, wow, I got a 6-second lead. That's pretty crazy. When it comes to rounding turns, if you like riding the outer edge and then coming back in close to get some more speed for to complete the turn. Oh gosh. Ah! If you're like me and you like doing that, then these things, these little hills here, they're kind of the worst thing imaginable. I can't say anything about this race though. It's like I tried to do a backflip with only 2 feet in the air. What gives? What gives? Nah, I shouldn't be complaining too much about this race. I've had a pretty good lead for the past half minute until I kind of lost it right then and there. And I almost lost it again. I am now 1 second behind. At least I'm not the only one. At least the computer AI I kind of glitched through the track there, kind of cheated, but we're not. Don't tell the government that. Don't tell the association. Don't tell anybody that I cheated right there. And I almost knocked you off, Jackson, but you were sturdy and did not want to falter off of their forward. Get back here. Get back here. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. You too. Yeah. Backflips. Why are you trying to work all of a sudden? Nah, but I'm really glad that I'm not the only one that's having trouble with these hills. It's good to know. Haha! Take that, Jackson! It's good to know that I'm not the only one that's having a problem with them. At least the computer AI is also goofing up on all these little hills. In all honesty, though, Wilkes Bar isn't too difficult of a race. Oh gosh, and I say that as I crash. Good job, Braxton! Good job! One thing you'll notice too about these Supercross tracks is that they're a lot shorter than the Nationals tracks. Can I make it? Oh, that was almost smooth. Oh, but there's a good chance that I might not finish in a good spot. I'm gonna try my hardest. I have to win, and I won't win if I keep doing crap like that. I mean, it's not the last lap, but still. No, Braxton. Why? Why are you doing crap like that? Stop it! Wilkes Bar is apparently not my race. You know what? I don't even think I'm gonna be able to win this. They're 10 seconds ahead of me, and I am in 5th. That's literally about roughly a 4th. Oh gosh. That's roughly a 4th of a lap behind. How lucky if I'm getting it 4th, but I'm not. You know what? We're gonna restart this. Let's restart this. 3, 2, 1, go! Welcome everybody to Wilkes Bar, round 2. Maybe this time we'll have a little bit more style, finesse, and, you know, victory to uphold with this race. I don't know what happened last race. Apparently, twice during the last race, I had 2 random backflips that tried to work in some of these hills. And I don't know anything about... I don't know much about, like, performing tricks on four-wheelers, but I can tell you that you probably shouldn't try doing a backflip if you're only a foot in the air. Something about that just screams, don't do that. But, of course, for some reason, my racer and my four-wheeler decided that a foot in the air was exactly the right height to perform a backflip. In which I didn't even perform a fourth of a backflip, mind you. I didn't even get any part of the backflip. I just kind of reared my four-wheeler back, and then I magically fell off. Kind of like that. Perfect timing. I should stop talking about crashing. It seems to only make me crash. That and my poor driving skills, but we don't talk about those. First rule of Braxton's bad driving skills is watch out for flying four-wheelers. The second rule of Braxton's bad driving skills is crush the competition while staying on track. Ugh. And don't fly off your four-wheeler. Am I going to seriously lose this one again? I'm already 5 seconds behind. I mean, I'm only on the second lap, but still, that's just ridiculous. At least Jackson fell off. That's always a good. That's always a good. That's a sign. It's a good sign. It's always a good. Jackson, you can't do that. I prohibit you. Not prohibit. No, I refuse to accept the fact that you are beating me. Get back here. Watch my super awesome jumps. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Close enough. Close. I have no idea what that was, and now I'm in fourth. This race, it's like Wilkes-Barre does not want me to win this particular race. Wilkes-Barre, the mayor of Wilkes-Barre is like, you know what? Screw you, Braxton. You're a Let's Player on YouTube. You don't deserve this kind of good luck. We're in first, so you can take that, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Mr. Mayor of Wilkes-Barre! He put dirt in my gas tank. I'm sure of it. He's trying to sabotage my career as a four-wheeler racer, a supercross racer. I will not let him do that. Although, I like how thankfully, again, I'm not the only one who's crashing. I'm also not the only one who's tearing terribly on this track, so I don't feel too bad about my mistakes. They're mistakes, though, so I need to feel somewhat bad, but not necessarily too bad. Yeah. And, okay, we're good. We're good. Almost messed up there. And just, come on, push through. Last lap. And all we have to do is survive one final time. And that means not crashing again like we are somehow prone to do. And I hope I don't do that, because that would be terrible. These hills. These hills are making me lose my lead. No, I am not letting you take the lead, Jackson. You can stay. I'm gonna drive around this. You are going to stay behind me. That was really close. That was really close. I can maintain my lead. Oh no! 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 I got second place! Dang it! Okay. Oh wow! 0.7 of a second. He beat me by 7/10 of a second, and now Travis and I are tied. Dang, Flabbit! I was hoping I could actually win this one, but no. The mayor of Wilkes-Barre was like, no. You almost had it. You see this goat trophy? No. You don't get gold. Only winners get sprinkled are for winners. It's like I have an ice cream cone, and I'm only allowed to choose one flavor. The flavor of disappointment. But anyway, the next episode of Let's Play ATV Off-Road Fury, we'll race at Syracuse. Syracuse? I always want to say that's Syracuse, but I guess that's not the case. Syracuse. We'll race there, and hopefully this time redeem ourselves from being gypped of first in Wilkes-Barre. And the mayor of Wilkes-Barre will not have anything to do with Syracuse. Until then, keep being awesome. This is Braxton, writing out.